what can you tell me about Prolific in the sense of who you are, what you represent, and what do you want to do in the wrestling industry?
When it comes to Prolific, and like, you're gonna love these camera cuts. And if I don't get it right, Wolf is gonna fuck me up. So when it comes to Prolific, we are self-made. We get paid. And after we whoop that ass, we play spades. I did it. And that's our motto. You look at this group and you ask people what do they see, you know, they're gonna probably say, oh, well, I see, you know, a couple of delinquent loudmouths, you know, who you can't tell anything to. And that would be just because people want to judge a book by its cover. You know, I see 4 like-minded individuals. But even though we can butt heads at certain times, we're always on the same page. And the page is to get the bag. And after you get the bag, you get the gold. And when you get the gold, you get the drip set. And when you get the drip set, yo, anything is possible! You know, so I've had my share of being in groups. I've had my own group. You know, I was the only black woman in a group called the Drunken Rednecks. Confederate flags. I'm gonna show you the pictures later.
That's crazy.
Like,
now,
fucking,
hold up. What?
Yo, when I tell you I was Confederate flagged the fuck up, it was ridiculous. I was like, yo, you gonna give me something? I'm about to take this shit to the limit. Drunken Rednecks. Yo, it was,
no, that's crazy.
Yo, I had a bandana. I had it on my face. I had it over my head. I had it hanging out my back pocket. Drunken Rednecks!
Nah, that's wild.
Nothing ever happened to me. Like, it was the greatest shit ever. So, like, I've had my share of groups. And be dead ass honest as possible. I remember when he came up to me, and I had just returned to wrestling, March 19th, 2022. I just returned because I was out because of my chronic skin disease. And I came back, and I was at BCW, and he came through to show love. And then I stayed an extra day because I wanted to go to support him at Pro Wrestling R because he was wrestling. And I like finally wanted to see him wrestle live because we've been best friends for 10 years, going on 11 years. You know, it was just I was in Texas. He was here. I was in Atlanta. He was here. You know, I traveled around. He was here. So, you know, and it was so hard to get up here. So when I finally did get up here, he was like, yo, it was supposed to happen before the pandemic, but, you know, you got sick and everything, you know, but, you know, I want you to be the first lady of Prolific. And I was like, really? Me? Okay. But before I become your first lady of Prolific, yo, we gotta fight first. You know, and mind you, I just came back. He had just saw my first match, which was not the best. Oh, not the best at all. We're not even gonna talk about it. We just And so I remember he was just like, nah, get your reps up. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your time. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to take my time. I want to jump back in the lava head first. Like, I don't, I hate when I get sidelined because of my health. You know? And so, like, when I come back, I'm trying to all gas, no brakes. You know what I'm saying? Yada I mean, shout out to my boy, Jacob Fatu. I'm so proud of you. I give my shout outs, bro. Like, I like to always give mad props because, you know, going off the rail for a second, seeing Fatu, like seeing Jacob on national TV, and he's killing it.
Crazy.
Like, and the main key is he's being himself. I love that for him. Like, I had the pleasure and honor to hang out with him during MLW and like a couple of other promotions that we like always been at. We could like kick issue to shit, and just seeing him there, like, it's like amazing thing. But back, I told him like, yo, we gotta wrestle, bro. Like, I can't be a part of a group with my best friend and I can't wrestle you. He's like, nah. So he pissed me off. I'm not gonna hold you. He irritated the hell out of me, and I was like, bet. I'm just do a promo. He's like, do a promo. I was like, I will. Back to the crib, did the promo. Yeah. Uploaded it, went to sleep, woke up, it was like over 1,200 views. People's like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on? Like, how did we get here, bro? And it developed to where we literally did a whole feud for a year. to where no promotion was safe. No promotion. Not one. Super Crazy wasn't safe. We Are Wrestling wasn't safe. Pro Wrestling Magic wasn't safe. CZW wasn't safe. Pro Wrestling R wasn't safe. RSW wasn't safe. No promotion was safe until we beat the hell out of each other and got back to our situation where we needed to do. So I don't want another group. Like I told him that. Like, if I'm in this group, shit don't work out. That's it. Like, I'm not going in another group. I'm just be done, you know? And so, even though I have wanted to punch every last one of them in their esophagus respectfully, I couldn't ask for a better crew. I couldn't ask for a better knuckleheads. Cause they'll tell you I annoy them. I don't care. Because I just be right and they don't want to admit it. Yeah, I said it. They don't want to admit it, bro. And it's fine. It's cool. But I love those guys very much. And every last person on here I would take a bullet for. To my last breath, I got every last one of their backs, you know? So to be in a group to where I was uplifted and they had my back through every BS and all the things that I had to deal with, it was it's very refreshing to have real people in your circle, you know, instead of leaving people and worrying about what they're saying about you, you know. People always say that there's no friends in wrestling, which is bullshit. These are my friends. These are my family members. I love them to death.